You know, I think you make that decision at some point in this race, you know, what you came for.
The Mongol Derby is really one of those like old-timey adventures. It's like the definition of unhinged.
It's terrifying, but it's a good kind of terrifying.
The longest, toughest horse race in the world. If it was the second longest, we wouldn't be here.
Derby is unpredictable.
I think a lot of people around me thought I was mad. They're like, yeah, there's actually something wrong with you, you know?
It's a race within oneself, more than it is a race against each other. Just thinking about it makes my hands sweat.
Finding a challenge that can really stretch both your physical and your mental stamina. You know, that's the essence of sport.
I think there's this embedded spirituality in the land, in the people, in the horses.
Just a complete freedom. It gives your soul room to stretch.
It's more than just a race. It's like also about finding yourself.
The only way you're getting me off here unless I've got a bone sticking out, mate, so.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit, rider. We got one rider down.
The Mongol Derby is the world's longest horse race. It's based on Genghis Khan's ancient postal system, and it is a multi-horse race that covers 1,000 kilometres of the Mongolian steppe, riding semi-wild horses. So it's the longest horse race in the world, and probably the toughest horse race in the world, but it's tough on the riders, not the horses.
The start was unbelievably scary, just a rush. I mean, 45 people just in a mad dash off that line, and man, those marmot holes, it's just so dangerous. There's people going down, and I feel terrible for them. You know, their race ended immediately, some of them.
We got one rider down.
We're into day one. It's been a pretty incredible start, and we've got 41 riders on the field now. We've got riders from all over the world taking part in this race, and they come from a huge variety of equestrian disciplines.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. I've been riding since I was probably about 10 or 12 years old. I am the first professional rodeo cowboy that's ever come. There's been some ranch cowboys and things like that come, but first rodeo guy. I actually just retired after 25 years. Everything in my life is a competition, so I kind of came here with the competition second. As far as winning the race, it's more of a competition of myself. And you know, you meet some great people and you're around a lot of different personalities, but there's also going to be a lot of solitude. And that's really what I'm kind of desiring, and kind of find what is chapter 2, you know, kind of search for it in myself. But then the longer I sit here, you know, I can find all those things at the front of the pack too, you know.
We've had the start this morning, quite an eventful start. Looked nice and calm to start off with, and I thought, great, they're away. And then within 500 meters, somebody hit the deck. We had another one a little bit further on, but everybody up and going again. So it's going to be bedlam here in a few minutes, as they come in. Get vetted in, horses get checked. If the horses all pass, then the riders get to go and refresh themselves and draw the next horse for the next leg.
31. Give me another one of these ones. Everything I've ever done in my life has always been a fucking struggle. I really want to see how far I can go. You know, this kind of stuff fascinates me because I'm like, how low can I go, man? Your body can push through stuff, but if you're not mentally into this, you're going to be out, man. Us Kiwi girls are pretty rough and tumble way. Three others or two others in there.
Oh, shit. Hello. I mean, I've been wanting to do it since I was, 13, 14. I always said I was going to do it, and I got told I wouldn't. Watch me. The terrain and all that, it's no different to competing back home because our terrain is so unforgiving. We ride that 5 metres in front of you. We don't worry about what's at the end of the 40 Ks. We concentrate on that 5 metres in front of you. Where that horse is putting its foot, you don't worry about what's happening to your left or right or, 200-300 metres ahead. To complete it would be amazing, but to win it would, speechless. But there's a lot of factors and a lot of days that can go real wrong real quick.
Galloping in, going through the goat herd, there's a young Kiwi girl, and she's got 3 minutes to go. This is a gamble because she's going to put her horse's heart rate up, and can she get it down within 30 minutes? The other rider to our right is walking in, and it might be worth just taking a time penalty rather than a vet penalty for too high a pulse. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next half hour with this horse that's galloping in, whether its heart rate comes down within 30 minutes.
AWA, it is before 7 o'clock. Yeah.
AWA, yeah, perfect.
That last 3K was tough, man. There's just no way that I can just make him go any, faster. So I was just like, she was like, I don't want to cop a time penalty. I was like, watch, and she just went, so. But I really need a shot of vodka.
The most important thing in this race is the welfare and the health of the horse. And so we vets are here really as advocates for the horse.
Oh, bro, come on.
Animal welfare is kind of baked into the structure of the race. We have a very strict heart rate rule which maintains a good metabolic health of the horses. The horse themselves only ride sort of 20 miles or so, which is well within the capability of these horses. They're all vetted and carefully vetted before they come onto the race. They're vetted before the rider gets on the horse. They're vetted after the rider gets on the horse. Riders are heavily penalised if there's any sense that they're treating their race competitiveness above the welfare of the horse. So it's kind of front and centre of everything we do.
Within 30 minutes, the horse's heart rate has to be down at 56 beats per minute or less. If the horse's heart rate is above 56 at 30 minutes, the rider incurs what's called a veterinary penalty. The first one is 2 hours, then 3 hours, and then 4 hours. The rider who gallops along and doesn't realise that their horse is lame is not demonstrating good horsemanship, as opposed to the one who notices and is taking care of his horse. And that's the art of horsemanship, getting to feel the animal, the feeling for the animal, and being able to relate to it and make it work together with you to get from A to B.
Took the gamble. That didn't quite pan out all that well.
It went real good. I've never ridden a horse with this much heart in my whole life. It's amazing. We've ridden 90 kilometers today, something like that, and I never passed one fence. I never saw one backyard. Everything is wild and free, and it's inspiring to see it. So I'm going to make sure that I take it in,